Hi guys, Andy here. Let's have a look at the DAX futures for Tuesday, November 14th. For the record, today is Monday, November 13th. Time is around 4:30 p.m. GMT. So we will start in the higher time frame, and here we are looking at the weekly chart. And my take on the DAX is that here from the March 2020 lows, we made an impulse up as a wave 1, a higher degree wave 1. We came down in a corrective structure A, B, C as a wave 2 in the higher degree. And so now we might be working on a wave 3 in the higher degree. This here becomes our target area. But of course, we won't get there in a straight line. We should see again 5 waves up because a wave 3 is an impulse. And so I believe here we had our wave 1 up in 5 waves. We end here with divergence, and so now I think we are doing a wave 2 correction. This here is the target area for our wave 2. If we take the length of the wave 1, then here the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIB retracement is the target area for the wave 2. Now, this is a bullish scenario working here on the wave 3 in the higher degree. There might also a possibility that we are acting bearish. For the moment, we are still in a bearish downward cycle here in the weekly. So therefore, what might happen is that this here, what we are seeing right here, is actually still this wave 2 we are working on. So what could happen is that from here we are actually doing an expanded flat structure. So then we come down here in 3, 1, 2, 3 as our wave A. Then this structure up is a corrective wave B, as indicated here in red. And then from here, an impulse to the downside can start taking out this low, and then we should make our wave 2 somewhere right here deeper into this area. But okay, for the moment, current price action is here, or low is situated right here. So I think it makes more sense to take the bullish scenario as our primary scenario for now, the scenario in green. And yeah, if we get more data that would indicate that we are working on an impulse down, then in a later phase we can change to the scenario here where we have the expanded flat. But okay, so an impulse up right here as a wave 1 and probably working on the wave 2. Now if we go to the daily, here we have the daily chart in the DAX, then yeah, working on this wave 2, I have 2 scenarios, one in green, one in red. And so the one in green is telling us that we are doing, or that we are going towards this wave 2 area as an A, B, C structure. So that means that we have an impulse here down in 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have a corrective wave B up, and then from here we can come down again as a wave C. Another impulse then once we finished this wave B. Now, the other scenario, the secondary scenario, shows us that we are going down as a WXY structure. The reason that I had this WXY structure is that here in the daily chart, you could classify this as an impulse, but yeah, the internals of this, I'm not really satisfied with the internals of this impulse down, so the subwaves, and therefore I also had a WXY scenario on my chart. But I have to say that the price action we are currently seeing, it simply looks like we are starting another cycle from here. So if this would be a WXY structure, it would mean that we are now working on the Y leg, and this Y leg can, for instance, also unfold as another WXY. But if I look here at the RSI, it simply looks like this here, from this low, we are starting a new cycle. And so that the structure we are seeing here has actually nothing to do anymore with what we had right here. It looks like a cycle is ending right here and that we are starting something new. So therefore, I will take off the WXY scenario from my chart, because I don't think the WXY will play out anymore. It simply looks different. So this one we can take out the WXY, which means that we are now focusing on this ABC scenario. So that we are interpreting this here as an impulse down, be it like here in the bullish scenario, the scenario in green, be it as a wave A down. But remember, if we look here in the weekly, like if this is playing out, the ABC in the weekly, then this could be a wave 1 down. Now we're having a wave 2 up, and then 3, 4, 5. So that's also a possibility. But like I said, for the moment, we are focusing on the green scenario, the bullish one of the two. And then what should happen is that after this wave A, we are now doing a wave B, and then a wave C down, another impulse down. Another possibility would be here. So like I told you, it looks like a new cycle is starting from here. For the moment, I would say this is a wave B up, that we are doing now, and then a wave C is following. But if a new cycle is starting from here, like we did not reach the wave 2 area, but if we would follow, for instance, the count that we are doing in the Nasdaq and in the S&P 500, so that this here is our low, then we could actually also have here a triple tree correction down as a wave 2. So let me put this on the chart now as an alternative scenario. So then it would be W, X, Y, X, Z scenario, and then the wave 2 is in right here. It's not my favorite count. I would favor the count here in green, but of course, if we made our wave 4 low in the S&P 500 right here, and if we have the low in the Nasdaq, the wave 4 low in the Nasdaq right here, then this is also something that could play out. Not necessarily, but it is something that is possible. However, it could still be like while the Nasdaq and the S&P 500 are doing their wave 5 up, that here in the DAX we are doing the wave B, while they are doing the wave 5. And then when the wave 5 is finished, when we need another correction in the Nasdaq and the S&P 500, then in the DAX we could get the wave C down. So my favorite count here is the ABC in the DAX, but I will put the triple tree correction here also on my chart as an alternative scenario to align with the Nasdaq and the S&P 500. But okay, I think the most important thing in the DAX is now that we look at price action from this low. Like I said, it simply looks like we are starting a new cycle from here. And so, yeah, the first interpretation would then be that it is a wave B. So let's have a closer look at this wave B now. So here we are looking at the 4-hour chart. So now we have the W, X, Y, X, Z also on the chart, the 333 correction. So I can also take out this. Like I told you, I do not really believe anymore in the W, X, Y structure, because it looks like this has nothing to do anymore with what we have here. So, okay, in the 4-hour, our chart is also clean. Now let's go to the 1 hour, and here things are getting interesting in my opinion. So we have to start analyzing from here, from this low. And yeah, I was looking here from this low for an impulse in my previous videos, be it as a wave C, expanded flat, or be it as a wave A. So now I believe we can also take the expanded flat off the chart, but we are still looking at this here. Like for a moment, I believed that we were finished right here, but price action seems still quite strong, and it looks like we will take out the high right here. So if we would not take out the high right here, I would actually go for the call in, or the count in red right here, that we are doing an A, B, C structure as a wave B. But I think the market will trick us a bit, or will trick or tries to trick retail traders, because this look kind of a perfect impulse. So I think everybody wants to go short here after this high. And so this means that yeah, the institutions can take quite a lot of money if everyone wants to go short right here. There is another interpretation of this structure, in my opinion, and it could be that we are doing the wave B as a WXY structure, and this would actually be my favorite scenario, my primary scenario, that we are doing this year. So that here we did a wave W, be it so a wave W as an ABC structure, just 3 waves, corrective, like a wave W should be. So let's put it in the right degree. So then here, this is the wave A, this here is the wave B, and then here we had a wave C up, finishing the wave W. And then from here, what we had is, so the first interpretation was a wave 4, but it looks like we will see more upside. So therefore, it could be that we simply had a shallow wave X right here. So normally a wave X is supposed to go into the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIB retracement. However, sometimes this does not happen. Like, these are guidelines. It could be that we only had a shallow wave X down right here, and that we actually start a new 3 waves up from here, from this low. And what we would get then is the structure right here. This is our wave A, this is the wave B, and now we get another impulse up as a wave C, like this. And then actually the target area for this wave C or for the wave W becomes, if we take the length of the wave W, the length of the wave X, I mean the target area for the wave Y, we are now looking into would be this area here between the 1 and the 1.618 Fib extension. And this area here also nicely coincides with the wave B area. So then we get something like this. So from this low, a WXY structure with a shallow wave X, wave W we had as an A, B, C, shallow wave X, and now another A, B, C. So while everybody here is expecting 5 waves, and it also looks like 5 waves from here, we end here with divergence, nice impulse up actually. But yeah, it looks like we will take out the high right here. And if that happens, then I would actually go for the WXY scenario. And then, yeah, this would be kind of a surprise for many retail traders, I'm afraid, because what we had so far was a nice impulsive structure, but it looks like we will take out the high right here. So therefore, I would go with the WXY as the wave B. Okay, so let's see how this further unfolds from now. So primary expectation would be that we are having kind of a trick right here, and that yeah, we get something impulsive as a wave C. However, as long as we hold the high right here, it might be that indeed we had our wave A right here, then we come down as a wave B, followed by another wave C up into the wave B area. But overall, I would say we need some more upside to finish the wave B structure, be it as an A, B, C, be it as a W, X, Y structure. Okay, that's my analysis for today. If you enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, comment to support my work. And I see you one of the next days for another update about the DAX. Have a nice day. Bye bye.